Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Doing another episode in our legendary Skaven campaign for Total War Warhammer 2 using Lord Skrolk. Special thanks to Adam, Westworld, and Clinton for the very generous donations to sponsor this campaign. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. Don't forget also, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. If you made it this far in the campaign, you're probably enjoying it. It's free. It's easy. It really helps out a ton. It helps other people find the channel so they can enjoy the same kind of content that I hope you enjoy. So give them that opportunity. Give them that chance. Click those two buttons for me. It helps out a lot. If you're worried that I'm going to flood your inbox with notifications, you can always uncheck that bell if you need to. I do release a ton of content, but I try to bring you as much as I can. Okay. So they don't have any large units again, right? No. Those battering rams. Okay, and these are their plague monks. Okay, so we want these guys over here because plague monks don't do bonus damage against them. And these just like do not fire for some reason a lot of times, but whatever. Okay, should be fine. And we can just come out with these guys.
Doom and destruction.
Hopefully we should still be able to fire. We might get our shot blocked there. Start off like over here. We're less likely to get our shot blocked. I don't know how it's gonna feel about that though, that angle. It might be better than this angle though. We need to be like in this range when we're fighting though. So maybe it would be better to be like right here. Yeah, that's probably fine.
Channeled and charged. They are now ready. Get the runners! Ready? Clan Scryer! For the vermin tide!
Okay, I think that's fine. And then we'll just run all of these out there and try to fight. I leave one back here and just in case they spawn some menace from below. I don't think they're gonna do that to us. They didn't do it last time. I think technically they could. I think these towers will be able to hit, but it's possible. So I'll go ahead and just leave these guys here for now.
Warlock engineer! Ready! Find whoops!
Okay, we are actually getting some shots off, so that's nice.
Play for catapult! Advance retreat! Kill gas!
Please tell me they can hit those shots.
Slaves down! Doom and destruction!
Okay, so they're leaving some back there. Okay, yeah, we can fire on them.
Clan rat spears! Clan Scryer! Skit, then leap! Ready! What orders? At once! Catch and kill! Clan rat spears! Now, yes! Now, move! Die! Attack! Charge! Clan rats! Clan rats spears! Where the things? Blade bore catapult! Return! Clan rat spears! Warlock say yes. Lightning strike. Faster study. Nash tilt. Back on the ground. Screen quick cat on track. Sweeper, please. Warlock engineer. We serve. Where are the things? Yes, magic kill. Cranky shriek. Sun cast. Warlock engineer. They flee. Explosions. Unleash war hell. Fight attack.
Wait,
Blade bore catapult.
let's click that.
Doom and destruction! Slayers! Faster, scurry!
These guys are just like not firing at all.
Yes,
Firing?
yes! Murder, kill! Hasten, hurry! Warlock engineer! Unleash Vortex! Clan rats! Stab! Skaven! Yes! Quick! Gutter runners! Retreat! Your desire! Worthy of Scryer! Rocky Jaggers! Yes, master, scurry! Stand! Yes! Die! Quick! Horned one's wishes! Slays down!
Okay, so those dudes are all running. So that means we can. They're probably gonna come back next turn.
Magic's ready!
Dang, that thing's got some range to it.
Tech moving! Sizzle die!
Got a couple, not as many as I'd like, but
Globe it is! What? Orders? Rikarak! Skaven! Yes! Slay strong! We fight, attack!
okay, so we took a couple of hits here, but okay, we're beating them pretty
Guide us,
soundly.
Horned One.
They made it out.
Good! Right, sorry, yes! Fight,
All right, they're split up. Okay, whatever, that's fine. got all of those because those can't run, so that's good. Boiler. Who is this?
All tales are mine!
Yeah, they must literally lose. Is it like one every turn they lose loyalty?
Let the bell scream.
He was at 2, now he went to 3. Maybe they do literally lose 1 loyalty every turn if you don't do anything to help out with that. Suppose that's a possibility. Now, as soon as I leave this area, though, there's going to be a rebellion.
Chosen.
But I also need to come up here and deal with these marks of the old ones here. We do need to repair those. We can. Okay, sweet. Get this going, finally. I guess, like, turn 35 or something for a tier 4 is not that bad. Compared to a lot of factions, it take the dwarves like 60 turns to get there. We have 200 growth apiece.
No.
I wonder if that's another resource node. I don't know.
Blood pestilence is all.
Conduit sounds good. Public order. Okay, so
What's your back tail? Guide us, Horned One.
we're gonna occupy this.
Master Commander! No, Gracia, never wrong. Guide us, Horned One!
Okay, I think we want harsh quotas. +2 loyalty for new recruits. Maybe that is something that actually matters now. 10 growth would be nice. Okay.
Time to eat leaders.
Public order, and then we can just get rid of this dude.
I am Warlord.
Let me just disband the whole army. Well, won't let me do that.
Horned One watches me.
Wait, what do you mean duty calls? Did I kill him? Or did he defect? What just happened? I've never seen that before. Tactician, I guess?
What?
He defected? Oh my god. How do you dismiss lords?
Brave, mighty.
Legit, he defected, like on the spot, because I tried to clear his army out. Wow, I'm just gonna have to suicide these guys, I guess. Jeez, he's gonna go knock this out, probably.
Squeakmoose. Foolish thing.
And you got a free 15 stack army with that.
This will fail. No.
I mean, how do I get rid of an army then if I don't? Well, that adds an extra layer of complexity here. I've never seen loyalty like matter this much.
Stink of betrayal strong.
So I want to come over there and knock him out, but
Bring decay.
kind of want to start grabbing this area too. that's gonna make me
Lieber Bubonicus.
Now what if they have another 20
Unlikely.
stack over here? It is unlikely, yeah, but what if they do?
You
They
require
could.
assistance?
They likely have at least one other 20 stack somewhere.
Clan pestilence is all.
Do I just pop over here? What tier is it? It's tier 3. Yeah, so I probably want to sack it and then occupy it for the money.
Blessed filth.
Or do I have to pop back over here and deal with this crap? And then maybe take out Itza. But I need to get this under control. Like I need to start getting this ritual resource going here. How am I going to deal with that? Because he's going to start backdooring me. He could come over here and take out this. I don't know how these work. I think they might just take this property and sit there, but I don't know for sure. I mean, she or this dude can run over here and start kind of dealing with that, but... I'm already doing that one tech. Wards have a chance to gain 2 loyalty. Okay, well that actually might be relevant here. Now it's 30 turns for this. It does give me diplomacy. And 13% off. I guess let's just do it. We're saving a lot of money off of that. This dude's probably just straight up gonna die here. I suppose that's what we gotta deal with. Now, can we dash up here? Almost certainly gonna be a rebellion as soon as we do that, but I need to gain this property. I need to do something. I can't just sit here. Let me see, what happens if I just step out of this town? Will that force the rebellion? Okay, yeah. So I can just step out of this town, I guess, and just chill for a turn.
To me. We camp here.
And then as soon as the rebellion comes in, we kill the rebellion, and then we can probably run up there. Okay, that's what we'll do. And then over here.
Clan rats are not content.
That place is pretty goofed. Do not want to pay that much for that place. Guac Crater. We're gonna need public order here eventually, but this place is probably gonna get burned. So that's fine. Okay, so do I just go for this then? Let's see, he's got 5. Yeah, we can beat that for sure.
Decay and die.
Okay, I guess that's just what we have to do. Feels really greedy. This doesn't have walls, right? No. I'm just gonna...
The Plague Lord.
We'll pop over right here. Okay. I have to say, then if they like come in with another army out of nowhere and attack me, then I can at least run away over into this property if I have to.
Will suffer.
Should be able to take that out for the next couple of turns. Alright, so I think I've looked everywhere. We're waiting on that one, because that one's probably going to die. This place, whatever, bearded skulls. We're not trading with anyone, so the iron's not going to matter just yet. And thrice cursed peak, I think. Well, let me see this. Where's thrice cursed? Okay, yeah, that's pretty well protected. I might want to actually go up to the max tier to get the this. It's just 150 gold for a 4,000 gold income, or input though, which is a lot. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. That's just, it's too much gold. That is one thing, is those things cost 2,000 gold to get the big upgrades or whatever.
On one command.
That dude's probably gonna die.
My visions predict failure.
Okay. The slave wheels are nice, but that's expensive, and the public order's really expensive. So maybe that's a reason just to stick with these, because they're only 500.
You better rulers.
Okay. Now it's starting to get real. Starting to get into some money issues here. So I'm just gonna have to suicide. I don't know, that sucks. You can't even dismiss, or they defect. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly slaves, but still, yeah, they're gonna beat me. I just don't know how aggressive they get.
What's your back, Tile? Plan scheme is discordant. No, you failed. Die!
Really? I should just be able to auto-resolve this, right? There's no way to win
Fight!
this.
Kill! Death frenzy! Oh, there are better slaves than ours. Too many slaves to feed. They fetch many warp tokens. Skaven slave revolt.
They're not letting me repair these buildings, which is annoying.
Warp stone.
Didn't it say the crisis was averted with him? He's still at 3. He didn't change. Maybe he lost 1 and then gained 1.
Turn them to rat fodder.
Like I said, the only thing I can think of is like the diplomacy or whatever, like the fact that I'm very
You will
untrusted
fight.
or something
You die.
might be affecting it. I'm not sure how that mechanic works. I've never
Release
seen this
them.
as an
Yes,
issue.
yes.
Maybe it is.
Their work, then die. More slaves. Good. Better than Thankwall, yes. Listen to me. Not as pestilent as some.
Okay, I think... recruitment cost and money. I think I want the upkeep reduction. It's only 4%. Dictatorial or corruption. Probably corruption. I just want the upkeep reduction also. 4.7.
Thanks to my plan, victory. Ready to march. This way. Run, fools, fools.
Alright, so we'll see what they do, if they're really expansionists and try to start attacking, or if they just chill. I guess we're gonna find out. And that's only giving like an extra 100 gold or something, it looked like. Doesn't look like it's that much.
Blessed filth.
Okay. No walls still, right? Yeah, no walls. Okay, so we can just fight him.
Spread corruption. Unleash pupils.
These will be kind of annoying. I think I can just summon stuff on him though. Just swarm on. Do I need to use any food for this? I don't think so. I think I need to kind of conserve some food too. Alright, let's just fight it. I think we should be able to take him. Oh, it's a choke point map too, so they're definitely gonna get smashed. Probably. Definitely probably gonna get smashed. Just to say a nonsensical sentence there. Alright,
Saints are barons. Black Death. Plague priest. For Noglich's master. Ragnarok. For clan. Saints are barons. Lord Skrolk. Moving. Take. Starting. Yes, yes. This way, fool. Tremble before Skrolk. Law of pestilence. His master desires. Agree, Rick. Plague priest.
I'm trying to hold him still here. I just keep firing.
Nasty things die. Bloods win. Stop! Stop! Retreat! Retreat! For the very time. Blessed with fear. Council's command! Master kill! What orders? Slide! Stab! Great claw catapult!
Just in case those guys reappear or whatever. Let's go ahead and fire on those things.
Retreat! Retreat!
I did take some extra damage off of that, but that's fine. I think I should replenish it all up. I'm gonna get a couple more kills here and get this into level 7 territory. They're out of range. Okay, not happening. That's fine. She is not asleep. Oh no. But she said she was tired.
The Vermintide, vile tide arises.
Sweet, we're almost maxed out on food now. Help us out if we get into a tough fight and we need to have a bunch of minister belows or something going on there. Could wake them up.
Take this for clan pestilence.
Our brothers will avenge us.
So we get an extra 1,200. We should have enough movement to sack it and then take it.
Brothers.
We could also take it at level 2. It's 20 food. What's the benefit of taking it at level 2? That would let us get the herbs. We are going to need to probably get this one up to tier 3 because we're only going to have one town in this province. We're going to want probably the herbs, definitely the warpstone, and like some protection for it.
Find precious things, make hoard.
So that's decent. So we do get a couple of buildings if we occupy it at length here. Do we want any night runners?
Lord Skrolk.
We're kind of tight on cost. I mean, we could replace the Skaven spears, but it's with these normal. I mean, how much more is it? It's like literally 50 more gold to get clan rats, which are way, way better. They could have some horses. Oh, we could even get with shields. Those are actually pretty nice. Since we have that building here. I mean, we might as well.
Lord Skrolk.
These have the most defense you can get. I mean, those are really good. I would have gotten them in the normal town, but... I mean, these are only 118, but it takes 2 turns to hire those. We do need some kind of front line. These are only 134. That's not that bad, but... Now I have 6 ammo. Why can't they at least have, like, 20 ammo? Would that really be that OP? And these have 24 ammo. Slightly less damage of it. They have more range also. Maybe throwing in one of those just to deal with their horses a little bit better. These have dodge also, right? Alright, let's do one of those.
I am the Plague Lord.
Okay, so that means we don't get rid of these buildings
Damage
just
taken.
yet. We'll do it next turn. Ooh, what is this? Chamber of Visions. All characters. Nice. That is pretty sweet. Yeah, I do want to get that to tier 3 then. And one of these, just money and bundles of stuff. Gonna have to have a public order building there though too. That's gonna be tricky.
My eyes gone, but I
Figure out what I want to do with that. Okay, so now we can get Wither, I guess. Ooh, it's uninhabitable on a temperate island. Well, that's interesting. I've never really been over here on this coast that much. Monument of Itzel. Ooh. That means they just smashed up Clan Scryer, so they're losing a lot of property
Do you
here.
want my displeasure, childling? Risk my wrath. No, fool.
We're still very low, so they're not gonna chill with us. Blood Coven is okay.
Lord of Fear. You require assistance?
I'm gonna have to clean out these clowns. Where's their others? They have 1, 2. Okay, they have a third property over here. So that means I'm just gonna have to burn this over here. I mean, what's the penalty for it? It's -3 public order. That's income. Yeah, it's pretty awful. But we gotta burn it so that they don't occupy it. So that they don't come and backdoor us, I think. It's gonna be a real pain in the butt if Lybaris comes at us. Now, they can't jump over these mountains, though, so they would have to come at us through this area or here, Caverns of the Great Bat. I mean,
Horned One's realm weakens.
it might be worthwhile to go ahead and take this up to tier 3 and just put some walls on it, just in case. It wouldn't be terrible. How much are the walls? Let's get some public order. I guess we might as well start that process. Okay, and then here we're waiting. Okay, we already moved that. Should be fine. Everything else. Thrice Cursed Peak. Public order. Corruption is 4. You know, I was wanting to get more public order. Maybe we can just throw down a rubbish pit. It's cheap. It does indirectly give some public order by having the one untainted. So we'll see how that goes. But I do want something there just to kind of not doing the calculations and how much money I have to invest for that. So okay, I think that's all good. Then next turn we're gonna have to delete these buildings. And probably pop over this wall and start burning all this. Shut them up, and then I don't know. We'll see how these dudes act. If they come at us, it could be a problem.
Foolish thing.
But
No.
okay. What are we at on time? 40. turn, they're stopping me from repairing this.
My power
We'll deal with it eventually. Let the Oxel games begin. Huh. Nice. Sure.
No, need my warp token stash. Storm vermin, attend me! Horned rat, bless you, you.
Are these both admirals? No, that's an actual lord. So she, in theory, could come backdoor this, which would be annoying.
Dreaded one. Gracier. Run, fools. The council is disappointed.
Alright, we should be able to knock them out next turn. There's walls, of course, but as we've seen, actually, it doesn't say they have walls. Towers tier 2. They do not have walls there right now. Okay, well, that's gonna make it a little more interesting. I wish they actually did have walls. Because they don't tend to sally out as much. What is this? Oh, code. Those guys look like they might be able to kill these dudes. Maybe I don't have to deal with them.
Defender of truth.
Okay. Yeah, maybe those two just go ahead and do that job for me.
Clan pestilence is all.
Let's get rid of those, and then...
My eyes not, but I see.
This stuff would be pretty good. The campaign movement range 10% would be pretty nice. Mutagenic elixirs are good too. How my dudes aren't there yet though. Let's just stay on course here. Corruptive. Start getting this stuff. On the flip side, I could just pop back over here, finish off these clowns, and then go for Itza. If these guys are going to get dealt with over here. It seems like they probably are. Otherwise, I could run up here and try to take this out. It's just got a pretty insane garrison. I think we need to take that when there's not an army there. We also need to pop back over here and get some upgraded stuff eventually. Within a few turns.
Lord Skrulk. Tunnel dig.
Alright, let's just pop over here. Okay, ran with her.
You wrong. We know mistake. Never.
Cruel and deadly. Behold the black court. Few see it very well.
Okay.
Speak.
Oh, Dust's getting a
I
little
can
stronger.
speak.
These guys are starting to kind of like us, but
The goddess, your offer better be.
My madness is not weakness. You Skaven are a
I have non aggro with him. Could just go bust them up. We're starting to get some pretty good properties here. Okay, no Vortex. Alright. Should be fine.
Dry bones are of no use to me. Still, I hear your proposal.
Okay, well, it's on. For real, turn 1. It's gonna be so annoying. Okay, let's use this scouting information. 28 bonus versus infantry. Are they... Okay, so they're mounted on a chariot, so I'm gonna need... It's pretty strong. 58 melee defense. 35 attack. Yeah, Skrolk's gonna have to come home and deal with this, most likely. They have a lot of weapon strength. Ton of health, pretty good chunk of armor, melee attack, defense, weapon strength. Even these, 46 defense and 52 weapon strength is pretty insane. These dudes are gonna be rough. They only have 35 armor, so it's not as much. These have 57, these have 76. Those will probably get run over. They have lower melee defense, but well, it's about to get rowdy. What are we at? We're at 50 minutes. I'm not gonna waste time. They're gonna get it. So that's gonna cause a rebellion over here. Oh, they did take it. Okay. Is that still gonna cause a rebellion from sacking? Because they sacked it first. I really want this property. I think I've got to drop up and grab this property and finish them off first and then rotate down. They might take a town or two, but... We did get +2 because of that thing.
My visions predict failure.
My servant fails.
How many armies like that do they have?
I forbid
220
this.
stacks.
Absolutely
Basically
not.
320 stacks. Okay. It's about to get interesting. We're about to get to tier 4 though, and it's gonna start to get rowdy there. We're gonna get our engineer. There's gonna be a huge boost to our already really strong artillery. Then we'll have the option of getting Technox Warlock, which I'm not sure how good these are going to be, but I feel like they'll probably be pretty good. What else at tier 4? We can't do 13. That requires a tech, right? Oppressive plans. That's a pretty late one, isn't it? Okay, oppressive plans. Actually, that's not... Yeah, it's after a record effective recipe, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to get all of this stuff first. What else can we get at tier 4, though? Don't care about Warp Lightning. We could get another Plague Priest, which is pretty decent. We get Death Runners, which are a great sort of cleanup unit. They're expensive, but pretty nice. Then these Slingers. 27 damage with poison, 26 ammo. And these might be worth. They do have Snare Net also. It doesn't fully stop somebody from moving, though. I think it's just a slow, right? Yeah. Doesn't look like it has a cooldown, though. Just like if they're ever close. Maybe. I mean, if I get a discount, maybe they're a little bit better than I thought. For just kind of skirmishing. Yeah, we might try out some of these weapon teams here. That's about it. This will let us get a couple of techs. So yeah, we have some decent stuff coming up at tier 4.
Yes, their doom comes quickly.
Alright, I still think I need to take this out while I can. And then rotate back down there. And then that will stabilize the public order here, hopefully.
Listen to me.
Can I beat this?
Unthinkable.
It's 97% corrupt. Wow. That's intense. That's really corrupt. Yeah, we get -5 from public order. That means we're going to get a hell of a lot of minutes from below, though. We should probably be getting like 6 or 7 minutes from below for free. Can we beat them? I mean, they don't have walls. These are going to be pretty good against me. Bonus versus infantry.
I have Seer Lord's backing. All hail Horned Rat.
I think we can still beat him.
Grey harbinger of doom. Ruin the enemy. Battle fight. Council demand.
Alright, let's do this. I don't remember where I put... Oh, there's my bars. I need a bar here. I'll be back in just 1 second. Let me start the oven real quick. Okay. Just pretty hungry. Gonna throw some food in the oven after this episode.
Glacier. I preach death.
Alright.
Ready.
Actually, the spears do matter on this. So let's make these guys our 3 group. So we do need those for the horses that are probably going to try to come back and disrupt our catapults. This is not a great catapult map.
What? Guide us,
It's not really a good area where they're not going to hit trees.
Clanrat spears. Skaven, yes. Clanrat spears. Our tail's yours. yours. The plague monks. Famine fury. Slaves back. Tails forward. Great, yes. Claw catapult. The vermin tide. Glacier. Plan here, advance. Climb back. Belt of play. Free Rick. Murder, kill. Kill, yes. Don't die. As master desires. Like glow catapult. Council's command. Combat spears. Scupper down. Yes, master lord. Die. Die. Glacier. The plague monks. Combat spears. Take that. At once. The plague monks. Plan rats. Now, ready now. Scurry in. Yes. It's then leap. Our tail is yours. Scumbering! Murder, kill! Hell of play! Hell of play! Clanrat spears! Die things! Quick! Faster study! Stands to me! Ruination! What? Tails forward! Go! Attack charge! Clan rats! Skaven! Yes! The plague monks! Skaven! Yes! Much attack! Agreed! Yes! Good!
That's fine. See that? Smoked him. Got that swarm going. There's just so much defense, like it's so hard for them to get to those catapults. And if they can't get to the catapults, it's not happening. They're not going to win. And when I'm just summoning up, like, 4 units every 20 seconds or something, there's just so much just garbage to try to hack through. Sack would be delicious right now.
It's all mine.
Do I have enough? I think I have enough movement to take it.
Clean.
That's 2,000 extra gold.
Sack steel. It's all mine. A true disciple.
Screaming Bell, it's 16. Okay.
faithful servant of decay.
Birth. I guess we got to get 1 point in plague. And we could do... Actually, let me just do earthing. Less chance of a miscast on this, right? Because I'm just not going to use plague like ever.
The council's voice. Grey harbinger of doom.
That not wipe them out? Okay, it did. Took their last town. I think, right?
Sacrifices to Mathno Kraken Lord comes. You wrong.
They only have one town left. Dang it, they're gonna get knocked out. These dudes.
Noble boy. What has driven the Skaven from their dark lairs?
Cool with y'all. You just hang out on islands. You wanna give us some money?
I'm so. The Rat Lords wish to petition.
Just ignore what we did with the other Dark Elves. You don't need to worry about that.
My madness is
I
not
might
weakness.
want to go up and kill that clown eventually. But... Okay. Yeah. Because they sacked it first, that's giving me public recall. So they're probably going to come over and knock out Sentinel of Time next.
Time to do it, leaders.
But I wanted to go ahead and just get this cleaned up. As much as possible. Yeah. Crank that up. And then I think we don't need the growth as much. I mean, alter the Horned Rat. You'd think there'd be like a special, like, Skaven building at a place that's called Altar of the Horned Rat. But I suppose not. What is... 5% campaign, upkeep production, less loyalty, upkeep production for clan rats. I mean, that's interesting. That's hella expensive, though. Okay. So I think just Rubbish Pit is effectively public order at tier 1, and we don't need much more growth. I mean, I could go food also. That is a consideration. How much food? Settlements are only... How are settlements only taking 20 right now, food-wise? It must have been that raiding takes some of my food, because I have so many settlements. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I definitely want that thing, but we have to get public order here right now. Or not public order, but walls. Let's slow down that rebellion a bit there if we can.
Stench of others too strong.
I'll take 4 turns. So she doesn't have an army there yet.
No!
But it's probably coming. Okay, so maybe I do need to go food. I don't know. We're killing a lot of stuff every turn, but we're only generating 13. How's the public order going to be? -3. So we'll go down to 8. Some of that's military presence, food. We probably, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big deal to have the Untainted. Even +1 should bring it down to like... Osmosis events. Yeah. Let's go with that. And then if we once we level that up, then maybe throw down a Taskmaster's platform. But even 1 Untainted is pretty legit, I think. Okay.
What's your back to?
And then we're getting how much Untainted here? 3. So that'll help out. So we don't need the growth. The only other thing would be food. That should be fine. This place, do I want them? Yeah, I mean, I do. I want upgraded ports and all that stuff. Public order is definitely going to be an issue, though. I looked at all this already, right? Yeah. I don't need that. Got all the rest of the buildings in check here.
My eyes gone, but I see.
I doubt we're going to be able to hit these clowns on the first turn, maybe.
Doom decay.
I think they just sit there, basically, and just don't do anything. So we should be able to roll up, smack them down.
Is mine. Dreaded one.
Plus 20 weapon damage for everything. How long is that? It's 8. I don't know if that applies to summon units or not, but... Okay. And that's going to be it for this episode. Okay, so Hexaodl is the one that's the furthest behind. Who was the first one to start a ritual? It was High Elves, I believe. High Elves are usually one of the more dangerous factions with this, just because... Ooh, okay. They have a high chance of confederation, like with Ulthuan and all that, and they get a lot of properties up there. I'm not sure how many ritual resource nodes they have up there, but it feels like High Elves are always pretty heavy contenders. Because there are just so many High Elf factions on that island. It's like all High Elf factions, except for the top left corner, has a little bit of Dark Elves. Huh. Really? She didn't hit my town. Whereas there aren't as many Lizardman factions. I guess there are some for sure. But... Nice. Okay. Dang, they are actually pretty far. Did they just finish it? Oh, they finished it. So they... I stand corrected. They are actually the number one. Okay. Do they start on a ritual site? Is that what it is? Hexaodl, like, literally starts on a ritual resource site? Not sure. Okay. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. So it's going to get spicy. We got to come down here. Got to try to finish off these Dark Elves that are probably going to try to siege us soon. And then we got to start moving in and fighting them. Now, they look scary. I mean, because they're similar to me, that they have a lot of swarming stuff. But their swarming stuff is better than my swarming stuff. The thing is, I can summon a lot more than them. And I have way better artillery that will mess them up. So, we'll see. Okay, and this guy's definitely getting into the good zone here. He's getting his +2 loyalty per turn. But, and then we should be able to start getting our cool units here in the next couple of turns. We got to save up some gold to get that. But, anyways, I mean, look how much property I have, and I'm still only getting 371 gold per turn, which is 2, like, pretty small armies. This that's 2,600, and he is 3,200. So, yeah, you're balling on a budget, as Skaven a lot of the time. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. As always, special thanks to Adam, Westworld, and Clinton for sponsoring this campaign. If you want to sponsor a campaign, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just takes a couple of clicks. It's really simple. Helps out a ton. I really appreciate it. You can always uncheck the bell if you don't want the notifications. And that's going to be it. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.